Hello, gorgeous ones. Lou-Anne here doing our live reading today. Coming to you live from Melbourne, where it's a beautiful day. Kind of nearly at the end of our day, right? So I picked these cards earlier. Then I got home and grabbed up my deck and had to reshuffle because they got all mixed up. So they were not meant to be. I'm just checking that I am live and clear. Hey Rihanna, nice to see you. In here. Looks like we're good. Looks like we're good. Kia ora, sister. Beautiful. So I had a lovely chat with Jodie this weekend. Jodie, who one of my besties, she went over to New Zealand. She lives here in Melbourne, and just had an amazing time. That you're sparking me, Rihanna. She went up past Auckland Way. I should know. Got her tā moko done, and it was just lovely. Yeah, when she came back, she said she just had the great time. So I know I went back last year, but yeah, I don't know. There's something calling me back, which is I might share something later on today because I'm feeling a bit of a change in here. Hey Anita, how are you, my cousin? I saw those beautiful photos of you up north again, of the pub. Oh my gosh, it's such a beautiful space. So I will jump in and do the chitty chatty thing later. But for those who are new, we've got a lot of new people joining us. This reading today, I'm actually using my own cards. This is the Goddess on Purpose Oracle deck. They're all P words. For those who don't have them, they're all P words. Had an artist do them exclusively for this deck, and yeah, she's amazing. And so they're all P words. P is the most powerful letter in the alphabet. And we choose 3, so it's actually to do with your life purpose. So you can choose 1, A, B or C, 1, 2 or 3, or you can just say, oh, I picked the middle card today, that relates to me, or you can take the whole 3. It's totally up to you. And then I'm going to pull an overarching card. I will excuse my messy oh, you can hide a million things by sitting in front of them, but it's school time, right? It's school. My kids go back to school on Friday. Cannot wait. But I'm actually here doing all the school fees and, trying to sell my firstborn just to pay for them. But you know what it's like. You will know what it's like. Education is not free, but they do go to a good school, so I'm grateful for that. So I will put an overarching card on there. So just think about your purpose. What your life purpose is. Do you have full clarity around it? What do you need to know about it? Are you stuck in something? Or are you just flying ahead? Great guns. So I'm going to pick 3 cards. And then this is for this week. 1, 2, 3. And there's so many great workshops and things out there for the start of the year. Isn't there, to really amp up your purpose? Okay, so I'll just be quiet for a second. And our first card, if you chose the first card, oh, I love this one. So this card is called Profit. Now, this is about your purpose. And the message is, now is the time for you to profit for all the work you have done. Open your heart and receive all you deserve. And it's a beautiful card here. These are gold coins. And for me, if you pick this card, this is 1 or A, it means that you have been sowing the seeds. And sometimes it gets so frustrated when we can't see the rewards for what we do. I know, you think somebody's an overnight success and it's like, well, actually they've been doing this for 10, 12, 15 years and suddenly you take notice of them and things are flowing. Not that it's going to take you 10 to 12 to 13 years to profit from your purpose. But it just means it takes time to sow those seeds. And we can all see, again, something that I get a bit thing about is all this noise on social media. And social media, I love social media, but it's kind of the devil as well, right? You can get caught up with it. It's not always true. There's all smoke and mirrors, like I just said, right? Look at that. Messy behind me. Go in front. Gone, right? But what it does mean is if you keep at it, keep going at your purpose, yes, you're going to have bad days. Yes, you're going to have challenges. Just accept them for what they are. Nobody is always on the up. I have days where I'm like, I could just pack this all away, not pack it in, but just shut everything down. I'm like, no, I'm not even going near the computer. I don't want to talk to anybody. It's just me time. But with those times, you come back more regenerated. So, and you can profit. The other thing that I want to speak to, because I was talking to a client of mine this morning, is to make profit is to invite people in the right way to work with you. Not everybody is your client. It's not true. But the right ones are there. And it's almost as if they really want to work with you, but they don't actually kind of know what you do, well, not exactly what you do, or that you're actually taking on more work. They don't know. So make that invitation so you can profit. And the more profit that you get for your purpose, the better you feel, the more that you can invest in yourself and your family and your community, and it just goes out further from there. So money's not a bad thing. We know that though, don't we? So that was the card, the first card. Our second card is Pounce. There we go, Pounce. This one's come up a lot lately. It actually has. And it says, crouching tiger, ready to pounce. You have been like a magnet, attracting opportunities to you. Now is your time, dear one. Pounce on them. And when these cards were done, I actually made up all the, I actually wanted to write my book, and it was all these chapters were coming out. This is a chapter for profit, for purpose, blah, blah, blah. And then it was like, oh no, this is actually an oracle deck. And so the Pounce, when I took these pictures to the artist, this was actually a picture of a tiger. That's why it's like crouching tiger, ready to pounce. But she also had free will there, so she came back with this. I'm like, oh, that's a bit different. I'm like, but I like it because it's got the spiral up there, which reminds you of New Zealand, the koru and everything unfurling, and the chakras going up her back. So to me, if you pick the second card, the energy is all around you. The energy now is to make those offerings, is to show up, do the interviews, write the book. It's your time to pounce. It's actually not write the book. That would be a bit before. It's actually publish. Finish and publish. So pounce. There's a time for just sowing the seeds, and then there's a time to come out and go, now I'm ready. So again, I'm talking about my client today. She's got this amazing opt-in, and I'm like, get it out there. It's time to get it out there. So we kind of put this plan together for her to show up and pounce, right? So she can profit and help all her clients. So if you had the second card, time to get out there. Our third card is picture. Look at that. Lovely, lovely. So it's a beautiful picture. We've got the moon there in the tree, and it's beautiful gold around her. And it says, what vision do you see for yourself and your purpose? Do you see it with clarity? It's time to draw the perfect picture and hold on to that vision. To me, the movie, everybody knows The Secret, right? Well, mostly everybody. And great movie. I'm just looking for a tissue. I was totally obsessed with it, so much so, and this is a bit over the top sometimes. If I find something really good, like a book or a video series or a CD series, I will kind of do as many copies as I can legally, or I'll buy as many copies as I can, and I give them to people. And it's like, you need to watch this. You need to take this information and to learn this. Now, some people are going to be ready for that, and some people are going to be, no, Luanne, that does not interest me. Why are you giving this to me? So you've got to let that go. But sometimes when that happens, when I did that for myself, it's like, oh, I was totally projecting my vision or my stuff onto other people. So I had to come back and see the bigger picture for me. Why have I got that in front of my face? The bigger picture for me and holding that vision. And I know I was talking about The Secret. So when I did that with everybody, some people were like, this is amazing. And they shared it on too, so which was great. But in there, it was all about visualization. And yes, it is about visualization and staying in there, but it's also taking the action. It's also taking the physical action to make the phone call, to connect to somebody, to invite somebody for a coffee, to show up, to fulfill your vision. First of all, you've got to have a vision, right? First of all, you do. So I hope I'm still going here. To hold that vision for yourself and work through that. You know, trust yourself. That's all that wants to come through there. So those are our three. Profit, it's kind of, you know, profit from your vision. Profit, it's time to pounce for you, and hold that picture. Hold that picture. Now sometimes I do an overarching, another card just for the three, just to seal it in. I don't see any comments here, so I'm sorry if I haven't answered or said hello. And this is the Goddess Oracle. So this is the Goddess on Purpose Oracle, and this is the Goddess Oracle. One of my favourite, by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. Amazing, amazing. Pretty in your face, you know, pretty in your face. So the card to go for this week, I may have to read this one, is Shapeshifting. There is Villa, the Goddess Villa. So shapeshifting. I kind of feel like I know what this is about, but let's see what she has to say. Okay, so she is the European name for the goddess energy moving through the earth is nature. She's very protective of her terrain and uses her arrows of death on those who trespass. They're consummate shapeshifters, able to change to animals, snakes, swans, falcons, and they love to play and dance. If contacted at the forest on a moonlit night, they might grant health, wealth, and abundant crops. Or they might do the opposite. So when the meaning of this card means she's coming into your, dancing into your life in many forms to teach you to nourish wholeness by learning to shapeshift. Okay, so I'm not going to read any more. So this card, the Shapeshifter, I remember my sister, she was right into all this amazing spirituality stuff way before I was, right? And I just kind of didn't believe any of what she had to say. But to me, she's the shapeshifter, right? So the shapeshifter means that you can actually come into an energy with another person, and it's not making yourself, let me say, it just means that you can adapt to the situation and to the people in front of you to make yourself more magnetic, if that makes sense. And it's not to like give away your power and just become one of them. It's not. It's way, way different. Like look at her there. She's got the wolf and the horse there. Very, very powerful animals. And so she has the, the slyness of the wolf, is it the slyness or the courage, and just this amazing power of the horse, which is you. So these whole things, profit, pouncing, and picture takes courage. Be the shapeshifter. Be the shapeshifter. Know that you are totally, always protected and encouraged to step into your purpose. Wow, that was a long one. Okay, so if you like this, you can comment, share, whatever you want, really. Hey, oh, good. Thank you. Hey, Annette, good to see you. So yeah, just you can comment, post this, share it wherever. I actually do put this in 3 places. I put my Instagram, I send it to my list. And that was one thing that I want to say. I have a feeling, for those who are still watching, that this group, the Inner Goddess Inner Circle, I think I'm coming up with a name change. And I don't want to say anything at the moment. I'm just asking a few of you, so I might put a little poll up in the soon. But something actually happened, and I'm just feeling a different energy. Still going to be goddessy, yes. It's still going to be on purpose, but there's something else. There's just something else that's brewing for me that I want to bring into 2020 in the way that we can support all the sisters here. So anyway, I will do that later on. So thank you for watching. Yeah. Have you done let me know if you've done the Path to Purpose, or if you've done the quiz. You can go onto the website luanmarine.com and check that out. And